Welcome to the John and Heidi Show podcast.
John and Heidi.
Here's John and Heidi.
Today is a special day, Heidi. Do you know what today is?
What is today, John?
I thought you'd never ask. Today is Tuesday, April the 27th. Final Tuesday in April, by the way. National Babe Ruth Day.
Okay.
Today. Not Baby Ruth, the candy bar. Babe Ruth.
I love those, though.
Yeah, Babe Ruth, the baseball player. It's also National Devil Dog Day, which I don't know what that is, but
I don't know what
sounds
that is either.
pretty darn serious.
Probably spicy, if I had to guess.
A devil dog?
Yeah.
Oh, you mean
Like
like
a hot dog
No, I
that's
can
got-
see that.
Yeah.
I was thinking like a dog that's just really mean. National Tell a Story Day, which we'll work on some of those today, and a day that I should probably celebrate because, well, it is the holiday. National Prime Rib Day. Oh, I'm a fan. Big time. And it is a Tuesday. We've got Tuesdays with Charlie.
Yeah, we do.
You think we're going to be able to convince him to stay here? Because we're trying to get him to move here. So he's here.
That's not
I
worked
noticed
so far.
He was packing his stuff, though, so I got a feeling we'll have him at least for a bit coming up. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Now, surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com. I only have one, but it's a doozy. A study found most people lie on their first date, but they differ on what they lie about. Men are most likely to lie about how wealthy they are, typically bumping up their income by about 20%. Men are also most likely to lie about their previous relationships and their occupation. What do you think women lie about? On a first date.
Gosh, their number of previous boyfriends, if that's asked?
That's not on the list here, but it says the number one thing they lie about is their age. They typically shave about 4 years off the actual number.
Okay.
So, this thing you were talking about, what's going on there?
What?
I remember our first date. It was pretty funny. Our first date, by the way, she and I are married, have been now over 21 years. Our first date was, it's almost like a hostage negotiation. We'd both been through a marriage and divorced. And we both, I was like, well, I'm not putting up with this. Well, I'm not putting up with that. Want some nachos? Sure, let's get some nachos. That'll help. It was quite interesting. And I bet anybody at tables around us would probably be shocked to find out we ended up getting married. And it lasted 21 years. So there we go. Surveys and studies and such brought to you by BetterCreditCards.com.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At BetterCreditCards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. BetterCreditCards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
This is your Brain on Drugs, brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. 40-year-old man went to a medical facility and realized he forgot something. When he returned home, he called the place and said, hey, I left something there. Usually that's not a big deal, but guess what he left?
What?
His cocaine.
Oh.
Yeah, Jose Espinosa called the medical group, said, I lost some property. They said, can you describe the property? He goes, yeah.
Let's see. How do I do this?
So he was arrested.
Yeah.
2 counts of criminal possession of a controlled substance. It was not immediately clear if the man had retained an attorney. So that is not a smart thing to do. It doesn't say how much value there is. So I don't know. I've never bought cocaine, so I don't know how much that is. But it must have been a lot. Otherwise, wouldn't you just go, well, I guess I'm never going to get that back. It's a bad idea.
I think when you're
under the influence, I suppose.
you're addicted. So
That is what happens when your brain is on drugs.
John and Heidi.
Now, big screen, little screen, brought to you by ChannelSurferTV.com. When you were a kid, did you ever play Rock'em Sock'em Robots? You know what they are at
Yes,
least?
I do. I didn't have that particular.
I believe there was a
game.
red guy and a blue guy.
Yep.
And then you'd like have to punch each other till the guy's head would like
Yeah.
flip up.
I
Vin
didn't
Diesel.
have that.
Vin Diesel is starring in the new Rock'em Sock'em Robots movie. I don't know.
There's a movie.
Apparently, I don't know what it's about. I'm guessing some rocking and some socking, but I'm just guessing. Mattel is teaming up with a horror movie studio to produce a movie about the Magic 8 Ball. So
They are really stretching for ideas.
Rock'em Sock'em Robots and Magic 8 Balls.
Jeez.
I don't know exactly what these plots look like, but I think we could shake that Magic 8 Ball and say, is it a good idea to do this movie? No, it is
Probably not.
No, it is not. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now your scoop of the day comes your way, courtesy of RadioSavings.com. Married Mississippi biology teacher arrested after videotaping herself having a very inappropriate relationship with a teen student.
Just don't
Another
get it.
of these.
I really just don't get it.
She was a biology teacher, so she was like teaching, well, this is how, but that's still bad. You don't do that. That I probably shouldn't have even joked about that, because really that's not funny. Authorities found 5 dog tags inside the stomach of a 12-foot-long alligator that was killed, sparking concerns that it may have eaten some pets. Do you think? Either that or it's just collecting dog tags.
Either that or somebody's been feeding it dog tags.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it probably ate the pets. Researchers say many viewers don't understand what they're told on television weather forecasts. Researchers from the University of Washington said only half of the people understand basic terms like 20% chance of rain. Many think
What?
a 20% chance of rain means it will rain over 20% chance of the area, or 20%
What?
chance of the time covered by the forecast. So a 20% chance of rain. Some people think, well, it's going to rain for 20% of, Thursday. No, there's only a 20% chance that it's going to rain Thursday. So I had no idea that weather was hard, but apparently it is.
Oh, I mean, some of this stuff is really hard, but I would have never, I don't get confused on that sort of thing, but
Yeah,
whatever.
I have no idea. Yeah, it just seems really, really weird. Outdoor Online did a little survey of the deadliest national parks in America. Which American national park is the deadliest, Heidi?
I don't know.
Death toll of 134 since 2012. Grand Canyon National Park.
Oh, I suppose there's
People falling when they're
it's
doing
super,
selfies.
Well, not only that, but
Yeah.
it's just super dangerous.
Yeah,
There's
but
lots of hills.
Several people that have fallen doing selfies there. Don't do that. It's a bad idea. That is Scoop of the Day, brought to you by RadioSavings.com.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, but I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you peck out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
It's time right now for my favorite program, something we do every Tuesday just because we can. We pick up the phone, we call my father-in-law for a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
Tuesdays with Charlie on the John and Heidi Show.
Oh, dial tone. What the? Oh, wait. I don't need a phone. I've got him right here still. Charlie, how you doing?
What a maroon.
I know. I know.
I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, you're right there. I can see you now.
Oh, okay.
How you doing, Charlie?
I'm doing great.
So, is this your last week you're going to be in the studio with us?
Yes. And
Is
then
this
I'm
a-
taking 6 months off. A sabbatical.
Nah, we love it when you come in.
Sabbatical.
So, you got some good stuff for us here before you go?
Yeah, well,
For your
that's always
sabbatical?
good stuff.
Always good stuff, yes.
Okay, well, this one, I think my wife told me this one. 85% of all women are wearing the wrong size bra.
Oh, really?
I heard her laughing in the
I
background.
heard her in the other room. I don't think she told you that.
Somebody told me that. How to get these puppies in this little thing? I don't know. You got it on backwards.
I just love that you heard it. She said, what?
Hey, then did you know that 90% of all toothpicks are made in Maine?
I did not.
Well, that you do now.
I do.
Okay.
I wonder how many toothpicks you get out of a tree.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. A bunch
Depends
of
on the
them.
tree.
A couple million?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, then here's you know a guy by the name of Jack Singer?
I don't know if I do or not.
Well, he's 10 years old and he's from Warwick, New York.
I don't think I know him.
Oh, you should. He wore 215 pair of underwear simultaneously on June 13th, 2010.
Why?
Because he broke the record of 2,200 pairs before.
I just don't get that whole record thing. It's a guy thing, apparently.
Do you want to break a world record, Charlie?
No.
You don't? I do. I want to come up with something. I just don't know what it would be. I have to. It's not going to be that because I don't want to wear that many underwear, but I'll come up with something.
Wow. 10 years old. He needs to get a job. Potato was the first graphic on a business license plate in Iowa in 1928.
So the first graphic on a license plate was a potato?
In Iowa, it was.
We're not known. They're not known for potatoes.
I didn't say that. I just said it was on a license plate.
Why would they have put it on their We don't have any. But we'd sure like some, so we're going to put them on our license
Wasn't it
plate.
Idaho?
No, it was Iowa.
That can't
Kids,
be.
don't memorize anything you learn on this program.
That can't not be accurate.
It's possible.
It's very possible. There's
Somebody making potatoes in Iowa. There's at least one Iowa potato farm.
They still have a lot of potatoes in Iowa.
See? There you go, Heidi. You just don't know. Just because it is where you're from and all doesn't mean nothing.
That's right.
Charlie knows. He still lives there. So.
And you used to live there. So
Yeah.
I know.
that's probably why you left here. They got potatoes on the license plate. I'm getting the out of here. Hey, then you've been to Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know that sign that says "Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas,
Yes.
Nevada"?
I've been
It's
right by it.
iconic.
Did you know it's not in Las Vegas?
Really? Oh, I suppose it's kind of out in the country.
It's actually in the neighboring town of Paradise.
Yeah, I suppose. Because it's like right on the edge. And it must be on the other side of the edge of town.
Yep, at 5100 Las Vegas Boulevard. South.
It's in Paradise, Nevada.
Yep.
Nice. That's good to know.
I lived there, and I didn't even know there was a Paradise, Nevada.
Yeah, I suppose it all kind of blends together.
I'd like to go back there and live there.
Would you?
Get away from you guys.
You ready for a question?
We better get one
All
going.
right. Warner Brothers canceled a movie by the name of Home Alone because they didn't want to spend $14 million to produce it. 21st Century decided to take the film, and they did produce it. How much did that film gross worldwide?
Oh, my
Keep in
gosh.
mind, they didn't want to spend $14 million to make it.
$300 million.
More than that, $476 million.
I was
Whoa.
close again.
Yeah, $476 million. That's a lot of dough.
I
I bet somebody got fired.
Well, Charlie, thanks for stopping by, man. We'll talk to you on the phone next week.
We're doing it on the phone from now on because I can't handle this.
Funny thing, he always says that. Then we're on the phone for a few weeks, and then he's back in here. Kind of think he's
likes
he's
us.
going to move in before we're
likes
working
us.
on it.
Yeah, you'll be old and dead before I'm gone.
Well, we'll talk to you next week, Charlie.
Bye, Daddy.
Bye, Fluff. Bye, John.
Bye-bye. My father-in-law right there. We talk to him every Tuesday just because we can. It's a little thing we like to call Tuesdays with Charlie.
Addiction. It's not a pretty thing. Addiction can lead to many problems in your life. Addiction can drive away those who love you the most. And addiction can lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and even your life. Don't let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. They want to help. Timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Fun fact for you, Heidi.
What's that, John?
Between the ages of 30 and 70, your nose may lengthen and widen by as much as a half of an inch.
I knew that.
So your nose gets bigger as you get older. So
Yeah.
there you go. Huh. I guess I didn't realize
knew
that
that.
much. A half an inch, huh?
Yeah.
So is my nose bigger than when we met, do you think?
I know mine is. I was looking
it
at
really?
pictures of myself and I'm like, holy cow. My
Well,
nose.
now I got to look at photos of me now and look at me. I don't even know what I look like. Every once in a while, I'll look in the mirror. I'm like, is that me? That must be me. All right, this has been today's fun fact. Now you know. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.
Do you have a credit card? We'd like to help you get a better credit card. If you don't have any credit cards, we'd like to help you too. At bettercreditcards.com, we have credit cards that offer different things for different people. Some cards offer points. Some cards are designed to help you build your credit. Bettercreditcards.com wants to help you get a better credit card, no matter what you're looking for. See if we can help you find a better credit card at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Now, RadioTravelGroup.com presents a news headline from somewhere in this world, Dateline United Kingdom. A driver in the United Kingdom suffered a broken nose after a frozen sausage was thrown out of an open window of his car. After the sausage assault, the man managed to stop his car without hitting anyone else.
Out of the open window of his car?
Yeah. He suffered a broken nose after a frozen sausage was thrown through an open...
through. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
I thought he threw it out the window.
No, okay.
It makes more sense when I do it the right way. So somebody threw a frozen sausage in his window.
Okay.
After the sausage assault, he managed to stop without hitting anyone else. Yeah, that is too bad. So, but it could have been a whole lot worse. At least it was just, one person wounded. It could have been a car pileup. Could have been really bad. So, yeah. Hey, I know I say this once in a while, but don't do that. Don't throw frozen sausages at cars in the United Kingdom or around here anywhere. Just a bad idea. That is a news headline from somewhere in this world.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Now some weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. A man busted for a complex fraud scheme spanning all of Southwest Florida. 38-year-old Brent Michael Accord stole another man's identity, then used that to open an online credit account. And then last year, he entered a Naples John Deere dealer with a fake license and a false credit card showing John Deere capital approvals for 2 generators. He returned to the store the following day and purchased another generator. Combined value about $8,000. Detectives say the case included multiple jurisdictions, multiple identities being compromised, and a systematic and complex scheme. He was arrested back in 2020 for a similar thing in connection with something else that he did. It doesn't really explain. Different victim's identity then stole a vehicle worth over $20,000. Then he was arrested again in December of last year using the same victim's ID to purchase a $30,000 power sport vehicle. So apparently this guy...
He should probably just stay in jail.
Just stop doing what you're doing, man. It's a bad plan. It's not working.
How is he out still doing this sort of thing?
I don't know. It's weird news brought to you by WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
John and Heidi.
Now your moment of duh comes your way courtesy of RadioSavings.com. A Florida woman behind bars after investigators say she broke into a home with 3 children sleeping and then helped herself to coffee and eggs. Yeah.
So many people do this. Like, I think I'll just make myself some food.
I don't know why you do that, but she went to the homeowner went to work that morning, leaving her children home, ages 16, age 10, age 7. The 16-year-old woke up and called mom and said, there's a woman in the kitchen. And she said, what are you doing? What is the woman doing? She goes, well, she's actively drinking coffee. So I don't know what that means.
Actively.
It's in quotes. Okay. She also made herself some eggs. I don't get that. Anyway, this lady said she would not go without her daughters, referring to the children in the home. So they're not related. This lady apparently was having some sort of breakdown because when the police got there, she goes, I'll leave, but I'm taking my girls with me. Well, they're not her girls.
Right.
It's not her house. Charged with burglary of an occupied dwelling. So... Wow. That is today's moment of duh.
Early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy, wealthy, and wise. This is a great quote from Benjamin Franklin. At InsuranceChicken.com, we know a thing or two about great quotes. We help people get great insurance quotes every day. It's super simple and free to find out if we can make you healthy, wealthy, and wise. Okay, I can't guarantee that, But I can assure you we'd love to help at InsuranceChicken.com. We want to help you pack out great deals on insurance. That's InsuranceChicken.com.
Time now for Is It a Golf Course or Is It a Rehab Center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com. Heidi, tell me, the Reserve, Orange Lake, Kissimmee, the Reserve at Orange Lake, Kissimmee, Florida. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center?
That
The
is
Reserve at Orange Lake.
a golf course.
And it is quiet. A golf course, yeah.
I got one.
Golf clap for Heidi. My golf clap was very quiet for some reason today. Why is that? My golf clap hands are apparently getting too soft. It's been so long since I've had to clap. So.
Oh, boy. You still clap for everybody else.
I know I do. And you know what? You did a good job today, so another golf
Thank
clap for Heidi.
you.
That's how we play. Is it a golf course or is it a rehab center? Brought to you by TimeForRehab.com.
John and Heidi.
This portion of the John and Heidi Show is brought to you by the John and Heidi Show. That sounds kind of funny, but it's true. Go to your local radio station and ask them to start carrying the John and Heidi Show. Here's the best part. They can carry the show for free. They play a couple commercials, but it doesn't cost them anything every month. So if you know a radio station that could use a little bit of help, send them our way. Send them to johnandheidishow.com. Again, johnandheidishow.com. We would love to do a radio program in your community. Then you could listen to the podcast and listen to us on the radio.
John and Heidi.
We always like to wrap things up around here with good news, and I think this is good news. Comes your way courtesy of bettercreditcards.com. And this, I think, is a pretty cool story here. Texas homeless man gets a job and a fresh start after the act of kindness from a stranger. So this is just, I love stories like this. A few months ago, Kenneth Smith was in a chair outside of an Outback Steakhouse. He was hungry and half asleep. A woman leaving the restaurant approached him and said, "Hey, are you okay?" He said, she asked if I was all right. I said, "No, I'm really not okay at this time." She gave him a gift card for $100 to go buy dinner. While he was sitting in the booth, he met the restaurant's manager and one of the owners of the restaurant, Laura Hodges, and she said, "Hey, I don't ever want you to want for food or to go hungry. I want you to always have somewhere that you can get warm and get a warm meal. Here's my business card. Bring it any time." And then last month, they hired him.
Oh, see, isn't that great?
Says he's been trying to find a place. He posted on a page online, and somebody said, "Hey, I know a motel with affordable rates." It says instead, generous commenters have now paid for 6 weeks at the hotel. I've donated more than $2,200 and a bike so he can get back and forth, and clothing and items and groceries. Anyway, all of this because it started out with one lady seeing one man who was down on his luck at the time, and she said, "Hey, you know what? Go in and grab something to eat." And she gave him a gift card, and then that gift card got him in the doors where he met the manager who eventually hired him. So it all started because of a gift card. And I think back to a year ago, we started this thing called the Gift Card Challenge.
Right.
And think about how many amazing people were impacted by that. And I know things are better than they were a year ago, but there's still a lot of people that could use some help.
Still struggle, you bet.
The Gift Card Challenge is still going, giftcardchallenge.org. But when I read this story, it kind of chokes me up a little bit. I think it's really, really cool. You can see the whole thing in the show notes for today at johnandheidishow.com. Time to say goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, Heidi.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a great day. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show.